Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Denver Broncos and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the Broncos sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys seeing just how long they can keep this undefeated season going. On the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Buccaneers, Todd Bowles. His guys more than motivated for this contest. We're ready.
Jump. Let's go.
Throw in to start this game. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10, looking to throw. Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is second and long. They'll work against the blitz. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Forced out to his right. That's completed right side. Keeps it moving. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Broncos and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Escapes the pocket. One's complete, right side. Gets it to the 15. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big play.
Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. To the air now on first and 10. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. Space on the right. He's got room. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal. And how about this? A 100-yard game on the ground, but it's not the running back that's doing it. And he's showing you why you should never sleep on what he can do when he's outside that pocket. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 20-zip lead.
Touchdown, Broncos.
They were throwing... Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down. Pass play coming here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throw here, third down. On the move, headed right. Jukes away from one. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Keeps himself upright. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos make it a 3-possession game. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand.
Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And while they've worried about his arm a little bit early, he's been happy to get some yards on the ground, looking like an effective dual threat thus far. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Pass play now. So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this third down. He's going to throw this one. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
A gain of 11 yards. It's fourth down.
Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. First and 10, they're going to throw. Complete to Mims. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Back to pass on first and 10. Connecting on the slant. By a man, he's in the clear. Still fighting forward. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get more points to end a lopsided first half. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Airing it out to start this drive. Buys time, rolling right. Mims with the grab. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Keeps it moving. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Now pressure coming. Flush down out to his left. Pass taken in by Sutton. Gets it to the 15. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Escapes the pocket. Finds Mims. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense, but the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock, and hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here.
Here we go, set. Set, cut 19, cut 19. Ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Fits it through the middle. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. Trying to throw this from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. There's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Now looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Completed over the middle. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos are running them out of the building. Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around.
Set. Warriors set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut.
Working now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout. Hope you weren't set. Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And even with 3 timeouts left on the other sideline, they have this one wrapped up. We'll see if they even use those timeouts. They're going to pass it here. He throws a bullet to this. They connect on the deep shot. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominant. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.